Mhm. All right. Oh, I think we're live. Hello, hello, hello. All right, let me turn this off so it's not beeping at me. Um, hello. Happy Wednesday. What's new? What's up? What's happening? Um, it is a gorgeous sunny day here where I am. I love it. Hey, Tina. How are you? Oh, I am still waiting to have everything in my house set up. They haven't still I feel like we're on day like 7,823 of like the mold in my bedroom. So we're still in the midst of it. But I will say my landlord has been sending snarky emails to the building about when are you going to fix this? So at least somebody's on my side. So happy I can be here today as I missed the last week. I know. I'm happy to have you. We had fun on your sprints on Monday. I had to get out early because I had dinner plans. I had to go meet some friends for dinner, which was fun. But it was a holiday here, so we ended up going to a restaurant that mm, it wasn't that great. But we had fun, and I haven't seen them in feel like I haven't seen them in months, because I was in the US for so long, and then I was only back for I don't think I was even here for 2 weeks, and then I was again in Edinburgh. So it feels like a really long time. Um, but yeah, yeah. Good call, email, complain. Yeah, yeah. So he's been really good actually. I feel bad for him because I mean, it's his property that's being destroyed or that was being destroyed. Apparently, they fixed the leak upstairs, and a couple weeks ago, the upstairs neighbor's insurance company was here. The upstairs neighbors were here. The painter, the plumber, the electrician, the all of these people were here in my apartment, sort of surveying the damage. And the insurance company paid, right, the repair budget. There was a whole repair budget that they put in, and they paid it. So I was kind of hoping that while I was in Edinburgh, they would be like, hey, can we come and repair your ceiling? But they didn't. So I sent my landlord an email on Monday. He sent the building an email on Tuesday that was like, hello, what's going on? It's been 7 months. Um, And of course, we haven't heard anything. But today's only Wednesday. So I sent on Monday, the landlord sent on Tuesday. Today is Wednesday. I mean, I'm just tired of having all of my bedroom stuff in the living room and the studio. And I'm tired of not being able to like use my studio. I'm tired of um, sitting in my living room working. I'm tired of not having like my desk. And I tried working in the kitchen, but I'm like, nah. So anyway, those are the trials and tribulations of my life. Welcome to my TED Talk. I appreciate your support. And yeah. Hey Mika. Mika, how are you? What's going on? What's happening? So are you guys reading today? I have two things I need to do today. Hopefully they get back to yes, I know. That's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that tomorrow they're like, "Oh, can we come on can we come on Monday or something?" Like, I don't think they're gonna come over the weekend, and I'm actually, supposed to be away on Saturday, overnight. But I won't go away. If they're gonna come, I will be here and let them in and, whatever. But, um, I hope they come on Monday. Be great because they have to rip up the ceiling and then they have to, put in a new ceiling, and then they have to paint the whole room. They're gonna paint the whole room. Um, so can they do all of that in one day? Is that a one-day job? I mean, I feel like it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Uh, but it'd be nice. So if they come and they paint, if they get everything done and they paint on Monday, how long does it take paint to dry? 2 days? 3 days? Then I can move everything back, and by next weekend, I could be sleeping in my bedroom with everything set up. That is the dream. So, yeah. Are you guys reading? What are you doing today? I'm reading Mind Games by Nora Roberts. And I need to finish by 4:25 tomorrow evening because Libby is taking it away from me. How much more do you have to go? Are you gonna be you're definitely gonna finish by 4:25 tomorrow because like your day is new and you stay up late and you're just gonna read it all the way through. Oh, she finished Stephen King, The Outsider, and finished Children on the Hill, and now I need to take a break from reading. You can't take a break. It's the amazing readathon. Speaking of, are you guys like, are you still winning? How's it going? How's it going? Um, and Tina, have you read, you were going to do 30 books in 30 days, and how is that going? Um, so Mika's going to take a break. Does that mean you're going to do diamond painting, or what are you going to do? You guys are going to be proud of me because for the first sprint, I'm going to do my Portuguese classes, my Portuguese lessons online. So I'm going to spend so our first sprint has to be at least 45 minutes because that is like my goal. Every day I'm spending 45 minutes doing these courses and homework. So 45 minutes is going to be our first sprint. And I'm going to study Portuguese. Mika, what are you going to be doing? I know Tina is reading Nora Roberts. Mika's taking a break from reading. I feel like those are two really big books that you read. So, okay, same. I'm so burned out. I finished 15. I haven't finished any since Monday. Oh no. Well, 15 is a lot. We're not even halfway through the month. So if you're gonna do 30 and 30, like you're still definitely on track. Yeah. Yay, I know, right? Are you impressed? I'm impressed. Um, yeah, but I've read so many pages. Yeah. Isn't that how you get, but that's how you win, right? On the Amazing Race. That's how you get, I don't know, points or miles or whatever it is you're doing. It's like by the pages that you read. So well done, Mika, keeping your team in the lead. Oh, less than half of the way through it. All right. You got a long way to go, Tina. I don't want to get burned out. I know. So I got to tell you, after the last round of the booktube prize books that I was reading, I was like, I was not enjoying the reading very much at all. Which is why, like I said, I didn't do the Amazing Readathon this year because I was like, I don't want anybody else telling me what I have to read. I want to just like pick books that I want to read. And I'm having the best reading month ever. Every single book I've read so far, I'm like 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. And I've read like 5 books already. And I know Tina's like, well, I've read 15. um, but I'm like, oh my God, finally, I'm reading like books that I love, 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 love. So I'm quite happy. I had a rough couple of months with the reading. And so yeah, this month I'm like, yay! Yay! Oh, yeah. Hmm. I'll diamond paint and watch the Audubon Puffin Burrow webcam. What the heck is that? The little puffin hatched today. What's an Audubon Puffin Burrow? Is this like some David Attenborough documentary thing? Where is it? Is this on like TV? Is it on YouTube? What's this Audubon Puffin Burrow webcam? Is it like the Berlin Zoo? What's going on with that? What's happening? I also have other books I'm working on. High Tide Murder by Emily George, which is for the readathon. And The Housemaid is Always Watching, which came out yesterday. Oh, wait, that's the third book, right? In the Frida McFadden? Is that the third book in the Frida McFadden? Then was a typo. Ignore that. I did. The Housemaid is Always Watching. That's the Frida McFadden that you were talking about, that we were talking about with somebody else who was reading the second book. Ooh, I kind of want you to read. Oh, no, you have to read Nora Roberts. I was like, I kind of want you to start reading that one, the Housemaid one, so you can tell me if it's good. Yes, it came out today, but I got my copy early on accident. How did that happen? Are you in the know? Who do you know? Who do you know that gave you an accidental copy? I know, I need to read book 2. I know. I'm going to, because I didn't think I'm flying through the books. I had 7 books planned to read this month. And I'm like, I've read, hang on, what month am I in? June. I've read 4 of them. And I'm halfway through the 5th one. So I'm going to add, so then maybe what I'll do when I finish everything that's on my list, I'll do book 2 and then I'll do book 3. It's a webcam that is located inside of the burrow of a pair of wild puffins, returned every year to hatch their young. It's on Explore or YouTube. All right. And so they just hatched. And now I don't even really know what a puffin is. I feel like I have to look this up. Hang on. Audubon puffin. Oh, that's not the right. How do I spell? Hang on. What am I doing? Audubon puffin webcam. Let's see what we got here. Oh, wait. I need puffin cam. Oh, wait. Are these they're in Maine? Oh, that can't be it. Oh, there it is. There it is. Audubon puffin burrow. Oh, I can't believe it. So it looks like a penguin. How do we play this baby? Is it live? Oh, it is playing. It's just it's not moving. Is that the baby or is that the mom? And does a puffin look like a Oh, that's at night. Hang on. It's just sitting there. Nothing is happening. This is the most boring video I've ever watched. This video is more boring than like the videos that I make. It looks like a penguin. Is it it's like a penguin. No? Have sprint scheduled for tomorrow to help me finish the Nora Roberts. So I'm going to start the Housemaid. All right. Good. You can tell me how it is, but no spoilers. Willie and Millie have successfully raised many puffins, despite the struggles they face due to climate change. Oof. Oh, okay, so Maine, that was the right one I was looking at. It's like a bird that looks like a penguin. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. That's the dad. And he's like sitting on the nest or something. I love live streaming like this. It's just footage of like the inside of a zoo or an animal living. It really is. Like I was like, how do I make it play? I'm like going play, 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 play. But it is playing. It's just sitting there like this for like 100 hours. It's like Frozen. Oh boy. Oh boy. All right. I'm probably not going to watch the puffin, but I'm going to count on you, Mika, to tell us if something exciting is happening in the world of the puffin, and then we can flip over there really quick and see. But I don't, watching a male puffin just sit there is not helping me learn Portuguese. All right. So, are you guys ready? Should we do our first sprint? We're doing 45 minutes because I have decided that is how long I need to study my Portuguese. So 45 minutes, does that sound good to you? That would put us up then back at the top of the hour, which is perfect for me. What do you guys think about that? 45 minutes? Oh, he's protecting the little one. Other puffins sometimes attack the chicks of other burrows. Oh my God. So if there's a puffin attack, you must alert us immediately so that we can go over and watch. Not that I want to see that. It sounds bloody and awful. Uh, but yeah, keep us informed. All right, Tina's ready. I am ready. Mika is getting ready. Let's read. I will see you guys at the top of the hour. Okay, we are back. Yeah, that was. Whee! I got a whole lesson done, which is good. It's good. It's good. A whole lesson. Yeah, so I got a whole lesson done. And it was kind of hard, but yeah, some new vocabulary that I didn't know about a lot of things, but about like sewing on a button. Had to put like things in order. Um, and there were words that I didn't know, like needle and thread. These are not words that I'm using very often. So yeah. How did you guys do? What new and exciting has been happening? Okay, where are we? I think we're here. Oh, I forgot to say who I know that got me that book early. Okay, Amazon. Amazon shipping was a little quick and it got here yesterday. So I couldn't start it because I didn't have the audiobook. Oh, okay. And now you have the audiobook. Wait, I don't understand. So like the print book was released yesterday, the physical book, but then the audiobook you couldn't get into. Oh, they ship it so that you're supposed to get it on the day that it's released, but you got it early. But then they released the audiobook on the exact day, which was today. Okay, that makes sense. Got it. 47 pages of The Housemaid is already watching, always watching. That's a lot, 47 pages. And is it good? I've been reading a true crime podcast in Norwegian. Mika, I'm so proud of you. You are like my language learning role model. Um, although you're way better at this than I am. But yeah, I do think if Mika can do all of this stuff, learning 5 different languages and creating her own thing, well, I can at least follow the class that I've purchased, right? So, yeah. Yet again, there's a very large time jump. Okay. But I'm liking it as much as I like book 1. All right. That's a good sign. I think I will. So I have 3 books to finish. That like I've been reading, like the books that I've been reading have been so good that I've been finishing them in 2 days. So I'm about halfway through the one that I'm reading, the one that I started. When did I start it? Last night, maybe? I didn't get very far last night. I fell right to sleep. Um, but I read a little bit more this morning, and then I'll read a little more tonight before I go to bed. So I'll probably finish it tomorrow. And then I've just got 2 more, and then I'm going to start book 2 of The Housemaid, whatever it is. And then I'm going to do book 3. Ding, 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 ding. I've imported a few episodes to LingQ, which automatically gives me. All right. Is this something I need to know about? LingQ? Hang on. Oops. LingQ. Language integrated. Oh, wait, this is a Microsoft. Oh, I don't have this. I don't have okay, I have to investigate this. Because if I could like put podcasts into something and then get me the vocab, like that's very cool. That would be super helpful because one of my not a problem, it's just I'm not very good at it, is listening. At speed, definitely. I'm not good at listening when people are just when they're just like rattling it off. But sometimes even when I slow it down, which is the problem I was having with the sewing thing, is because like I, even when I slowed it down, I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. Like I got the gist of it, but I couldn't answer the listening comprehension questions because I was like, I'm slowing this down, but there's all these words that I've never heard of before. And so I couldn't figure out what they were. But so if I could get like a list, I could do like regular podcasts, I could do films, I could do TV, I could do all kinds of stuff. Okay, I have to investigate this link you. It's Microsoft something. Book 2 just felt boring and not as dramatically ominous, but this book is getting back to that. Okay, cool. Cool. I liked the dramatically ominous part of The Housemaid where I was like, I don't really know what's going on. And then it kept going on like that. And the minute you thought you knew what was going on, like you didn't. So, okay. So I just need to get through book 2 and then get to book 3. It's not free. It's not free. And I don't have Microsoft. So I don't know if that is something else I have to pay for. I'll look at it and see. And it takes some getting used to. Well, that, I mean, that could be the title of my memoir. Yeah, with the language learning. I've not been working on my ASL. You have to. I bought a lifetime sub for Norwegian a while ago. Oh, so you have to then even choose like the language you're going to do. Or you just bought the lifetime subscription and you're using it for the Norwegian. Oh, good. There's lots of videos on YouTube about it. I'm going to look it up. Speaking of videos on YouTube, how are the puffins? Are they puffing along? Papa Puffin is puffing along. Yeah. I'm thinking about the Portuguese exercise I had to do about sewing on a button and putting things in order, needle and thread, and the dedis on my dedo. I don't even know the word in English. The thing that you put on your finger when you're sewing so that you don't stab your finger with the needle. I don't even know the word for that in English, but I know it in Portuguese now. Actually, I don't. I already forgot it, but I wrote it down. Agulha or something like that. Argulia? I don't know. Something. This is a word I'm never going to use. I'm never going to. Oh no, dedis. Dedis is the the finger thing. I'm never going to use this word. This is not a word I'm ever going to use. Oh, you can get a monthly sub for all the language. Oh, or lifetime for specific. Okay. So I would get a lifetime for Portuguese then. Yeah. If I even can. I gotta look into this. Thimble. That might be the word. Thimble. A thimble. Tina, that's right. You would know this word because you're crafty. You do sewing and stuff like that. So yeah, thimble. Oh, Willie's doing good. He's just flinching whenever the little one picks from below. Oh yes. I feel like yes. It can't be comfortable for either of them, for dad or for the little one. Like dad's sitting on him. He's hatched. It's not even egg. It's like another puffin, a baby puffin poking. Yeah. Yeah. Off topic, but I've always been curious. Why did you name your channel business The Fig Tree Boutique? All right, it's kind of an interesting story. It's kind of a boring story, but I will tell the story. So not when I first, but before I officially moved to Portugal, I was here and I was traveling around looking for like houses because I was thinking I was going to buy a place and like an old, not a not a ruin, but like a house that needed fixing. Um, and so I was driving around trying to find a house, and I found one and I loved it. And so I met with the owners of the house because I had questions about the house, like what is the weird thing that's in the living room that is locked and you can't get into, and it could be a safe, and that's either where the gold is or it's where like the dead bodies are, and I didn't know what it was and they didn't know what it was. Anyway, that has nothing to do with the story, but they were talking about, so the backyard was overgrown. It looked like a jungle, right? Nobody had lived in this house for over 50 years. It didn't have electric or water or anything. Again, none of this is important, and now I'm just dragging out this stupid story. We were talking about the backyard, and they were talking about all the different trees and things that were in the backyard. And they said that there was a fig tree. They're like, oh, yeah, and there's a fig tree. And for some reason, that made me like just super happy. I, I don't know why. I mean, I eat figs, but I don't love figs. I mean, give me a fig Newton and I'll eat it, but I'm not like fig crazy. Um, but it just made me really happy to think that there was a fig tree in the backyard. And so, like months later, when I was starting a business and I didn't really even know what the business was going to be, but I was like forming an LLC and doing whatever. And I was like, what name should I give this? And somebody said, like, we were throwing a whole bunch of names around, and then somebody was like, why don't you should pick a name that makes you feel happy, like something that makes you feel happy when you think of it. And I all I could think about was that stupid fig tree in the backyard. So I was like, I guess I'll name it the Fig Tree Boutique. And then I did, and there we have it. So now I've got like the reading part, the reading journal part that I sell, and then I've got the home organizing part. And then for a brief moment, I had, and I guess I still have it. I'm just not doing anything with it. Like English as a second language for little kids. Um, Yeah, I got a lot of stuff going on, but that's why I named it Fig Tree Boutique, because like the idea that there was a fig tree in the backyard made me just like unreasonably happy. So every time I think about it, I think about that stupid house and the stupid fig tree in the backyard. Puffins can't regulate their temperature when they're little, so the parents need to keep them warm. Okay, that's why they sit on them. Oh, I know, I love that. I love it too. Yeah. I didn't so puffins then are different than birds because when I'm going to show my complete ignorance about science, biology. When birds are born, like the parents don't sit on the birds, right? I feel like everything I know about birds is after they're born, the parents are like trying to push them out of the nest and make them fly. Do puffins even fly? No. If they're like penguins, they don't. But if they're like birds, maybe they do. And how long do mom and dad have to sit on the puffins before they don't have to sit on them anymore? Anybody know the answer to these questions? They are birds. Okay, and they fly. All right. How long do they have how old do they have to be before they fly? And before mom and dad can stop sitting on them. And by the way, where is mom? Is mom out like bringing home the bacon while dad is sitting on the nest? Did mom take off? Is mom sitting on a different nest somewhere? The fig tree story was amazing. Well, thank you. So interesting that they have to sit on them. I know. I feel like most animals can regulate their body temperature. Yeah, I didn't know that they had yeah. I mean, I don't know anything about puffins, so it's not surprising that I didn't know they would have to be sat on, but it is interesting, right? I wonder how long this has to go on for. Mom is fishing. Hmm. Any idea, Mika? Any idea how long mom and dad have to sit on the baby puffins? Like a week? Are we talking days? Weeks? Sorry, typo. Can't regulate their body temperature. Like kittens can't. Really? And I don't think the mama cats sit on them. But if they're away from mom, they need an incubator when they're really young or a heating pad. Yeah, I don't think yeah, I feel like I've never seen a mom cat sitting. But you know how cats always do sort of huddle together? Maybe that's how they stay warm. It's just by all huddling together and mom huddles up with them maybe? I don't know. And I didn't know that cats cannot regulate. their temperature. Although sometimes I feel like I can't regulate my body temperature. I don't want anyone to sit on me. I do not want that. No, thank you. Yikes. All right. But I'm guessing nothing exciting happened with the puffins. Dad's still sitting there. I love that mom's out bringing home the fish, bringing home bacon, bringing home the food. And is mom going to have to eat it and then like spit it out into the baby's mouths like birds do? Puppies can't either. You really shouldn't get them wet unless you dry them off with a warm towel or a hair dryer. Really? Well, and like human babies too, right? Because we always wrap human babies up super, super warm. Is that why we do that? I don't know. We are way out of my element right now. Maybe 3 weeks or so before they can leave the little one alone. Ooh, 45 days before it'll leave home. Oh, excuse me. All right. And then where does it go? Is it as big as mom and dad when it leaves home? And they do fly. Oh my gosh. I feel like I'm going to need to do some research and see, like, get a video of these things flying because penguins don't fly, right? And I know puffins are not penguins. I know that they're completely different animals, but I'm just curious what their wings look like. I've never seen a puffin. Obviously, they live in Maine. I don't know. Nah, mom and dad bring home whole fish and they gulp them down. It's amazing how the babies gulp down big fish. Oh yeah, so when this starts happening, I definitely want to be tuning in because I feel like I want to see that them gulping down these giant fish. It's crazy how some animals just pop out like standing up. Yes, and some can't even hold their own head up. Yes. It is crazy how some animals, one, are almost the same size as the mama. And you're like, oh my God, I can't. How are you squeezing that out? And then it pops up and it's like a horse. It's a horse. It's a deer. It's a cow, right? It's like a whole thing. It's not even like a baby very much. They are pretty tiny birds and they live in the Arctic most of the year. Huh. Well, no wonder they can't regulate their temperature. It's freezing in the Arctic Circle. Actually, I don't know if that's true, if it's freezing there year round. But Maine, well, yeah, I guess Maine doesn't get all that warm. I don't think anyone's like swimming in the sea in Maine or going to the beach in Maine. It's pretty chilly, even in the summer. Maybe. I don't know. All right. So, what are we doing for our next sprint? I think maybe I'll read my book. I think I will read my book. Uh, Although I was working on a video of like the books I read in April and May, and I'm almost done with that. So maybe I don't feel like finishing that though. I think I'm going to read the book that I'm reading, which actually I didn't know if I was going to like it or not. I was like, why am I reading this? I didn't know, but I'm actually really liking it. I think it's going to be another 5-star. Although I'm not very far into it. It's called The Humans by Matt Haig. He's the guy that wrote The Midnight Library, and which I haven't read, but I want to, which is why I was kind of like, why am I reading The Humans instead of The Midnight Library? But then I feel like I just remembered why. And it's because we're reading The Midnight Library from my book club in like December or November or something. We're reading it then. So, yeah, The Humans by Matt Haig. It's really good. So far, it's really, really good. So I think that is what I'm going to read for the next sprint. Um, they fly to the Arctic and they just come home to the burrow to bring up their babies, one every year. And the little ones are called pufflings. So are they all in 45 days? Are mom, dad, and the pufflings all going to fly to the Arctic Circle together? And then next year, is it the same mom and dad that come back? And what about baby puffling? Will baby puffling come back to this burrow to like have a baby and bring up the baby? I feel like I feel like we're asking Mika all of these questions. Like she's the expert on the puffins, but in this group, Mika, you are the expert on the puffins. I am not an expert. I'm about to become an expert on the humans, though. That's the book I am going to read. What should we do? Should we do another 45 minutes? I guess if we do 40 minutes, we're coming back at the top of the hour. So maybe we do 40 minutes again and come back at the top of the hour. Does that sound right? You're getting me so interested in these puffins, Mika. I need to read A Murder with Puffins now. Oh, the baby will live in the sea for a few years before it returns. Okay. All right, 40 works. All right, let's go to the top of the hour. And yeah, we'll see. We'll be on puffin alert because they've been sitting there for a while. It might be time for dinner. Mom's been gone for at least an hour and a half now. So yeah. All right. I will see you guys at the top of the hour. Have fun. muted? I am. Sorry, I was muted. Yeah, we're back. Top of the hour. When my alarm went off, it scared me. Not even a little bit, kind of a lot. Wait, let's get just about that. Yeah. So I did pretty good. I'm at like 25% of my book, 24% of my book. And it's still pretty good. All right. I have to correct myself. Okay, we're on the puffins again. Did anything exciting happen? I have to correct myself. While some puffins migrate to the Arctic, oh, the ones in Maine don't usually go quite that far north. Okay. Oh, and they are tiny, not penguin size. Although, to be fair to myself, I don't think I know what size penguins really are. Because I've never seen a penguin standing next to a person. So I don't even know, like, what I mean, the only time I've seen penguins next to a person is in Mary Poppins when they're dancing that with Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews when the cartoon penguins are dancing, and that's not even real. So I don't even know what penguin size is. I picture them penguins being the size of a toddler, but I could be completely wrong. Don't even know. Almost got to page 100. I'm gonna make this brighter. When I unplugged, it became very, now I can see. Ooh, page 100. Nice job. It's still good. You still like it. Was also reorganizing my room. Oh, I laid all my little trinkets on the floor to put around. All right. What are you going to do with these trinkets? Mika, leg 5, leg 5. Go check it out. Oh, wait, is this for the amazing readathon? Is this like super secret code? Leg 5, leg 5. It sounds like secret code. Do you have your new assignment? And it's something big. Is it something doable? Have you already done it? Where are you going? Yes. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot. What is it? What is it? Every prompt is referred to as a leg, and there's 10 legs in the month. All right, so you're halfway through. This is leg 5, halfway. And do you go to different, like you're going to different cities, right? So I'm guessing you can tell me where you have been. And do the prompts have anything to do with the cities that you're in or the cities that you're going to? I don't know enough about this. We've moved already. Oh my gosh. So yeah, you're on your way. The placement of leg 4 was revealed. And then leg 5 will be dropped now, basically. Okay. So you've been to 4 different places? And now you have to get to the 5th place. I'm going to have to do this next year because I kind of don't understand it. Plus sightseeing, detours, and extra tasks. I'm going to have to do this next year just so that I know what you guys are talking about. I'll just get it in my head to like not have 2 crazy reading months before. So let that April and May need to be like easy, fun reading months. April, May, June. No, June is when the amazing readathon is. So yeah, April and May need to be easy so that I am ready to go in June to see what this is all about. They don't take place in the city, but they are based on a characteristic of the city. Okay. In Buenos Aires, we had a book that was 2 POV because the history of tango. Okay. Okay. And so that's your prompt, right? You had to get a book that was, or she tells you what book to get. No, you can choose whatever book you want, but it has to have 2 POVs. And that's how you get points to come in first, second, third, whatever. Oh, and it also has to be in your genre. Like spooky. You guys are doing spooky. Um, like mystery, thriller, suspense, horror. That's the genre you guys are doing. I feel like this will be hard, but I guess it's supposed to be hard. That's how you win. It doesn't have to be in the genre, but you get extra points if it is. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Because some things I think would be hard to find in certain genres. Like if you had to find a love story and it was, you were reading The Shining by Stephen King. I don't think there's a love story in there, but maybe. I don't know. It might not be in June. Last year it was in August and it wasn't genre based, it was color based. Oh, okay. So there's really no way to plan. She gives you like a month in advance of when it's going to be, though, right? I wish it was in August this year. I would have totally done it in August. In Paris, the theme was the Olympics. Good. The task was a book that has won an award. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And then what you try to do is try to find the book with the most pages that has won an award, right? So that because the more pages you get, the more points you get. Is that why you read Outsiders? What book did you read for the Olympics? What did you read for Paris? What book did won an award did you read? Tina, I want to know too. What was your Paris book that won an award? I'm very curious about that. Not that awards mean everything, but I'm curious when a whole bunch of people, or when maybe not even a whole bunch of people, depending on what the award is, when 5 people decide that this is a good book, I'm, you know, interested in it. Yeah, The Outsiders won awards. Yeah. Do we lose Tina? Tina, what was your award-winning book? So you've been to Buenos Aires, you've been to Paris. Where else have you been? I read Curses Boiled Again. Don't remember the author's name, but it won an Agatha Award. Oh, I read a book that won an Agatha Award, and it was really I'd never heard of this Agatha Award before, but, it was a really good book that I read. Uh, can't think of the name of it. Um, like Spinning by Naomi somebody. I can't remember the name of it. It was really good. We read it for book club. You watched the video yet? I haven't, but I did see the beginning in the city. Berlin and New York. All right, Mika, what did you read for Berlin and what did you guys read for New York? Toronto, Buenos Aires, Berlin, Paris. Oh, wait, is New York where you're going next? Okay, so what did you guys read for Toronto, Buenos Aires, and Berlin? And Tina, what did you read for Paris? Oh, you read Curses Boiled Again. All right. And what were the prompts for the other 4? And are you going to New York next? And what's the prompt for New York? Something with an apple in it? Something with a show tune in it? Oh, wait, New York was last year. Okay. New York was last year. Oh, well, it might still be again this year, but probably not. She's trying to do different cities this year, right? She doesn't want to do the same city twice. I saw the beginning of the video and it wasn't New York. I haven't watched the new video yet. So what was the one for Berlin? What was the prompt for Berlin? Do you remember? Book about a wall? I don't know. Book about uh, art? Isn't there a big art scene in Berlin? What would be the thing about Berlin? And Toronto. What would be the thing with Toronto? A book title with a movement word. Huh. I already forgot. Like go, jump, etc. Why would that be? Why is that, Mika? You might know that. Yeah. Why is a movement word synonymous with Berlin? Oh, it was based on the art thing in Berlin. Yeah, I feel like I know Berlin has a big art scene. Oh, Berlin has a very elaborate train and subway system. I did not know that. Interesting. All right, that's kind of cool. Very cool. And what about Toronto? What does Toronto have? I don't know anything about Toronto. I've been to Toronto a couple of times, but I don't I went to visit a friend, and so we kind of just hung out at her mom's house. I was in college, I guess. Oh, Toronto was a book you didn't own because they have one of the largest libraries in the world. I did not know that. Very cool. And kind of an easy one. A book you don't own. Easy? No? Yeah? Sorry, not own, didn't pay money for, so no subscriptions, no buying books. So you had to go to the library basically, or you had to borrow it from a friend. That's cool. That's cool. So Tina, are you still, oh no. Yeah, you did. You're still reading the third book of The Housemaid and you're 100 pages in. Mika, are you diamond painting? What are you doing? Are you now moving on to your fifth city? Are you going to watch the video and get the next clue and do the next city? Or are you still taking your reading break? What's your plan for the next one? Because the next one, I think maybe we should just go for like 30 minutes. Like we'll go until a quarter till the hour. Do you want me to send you the video? Yeah. Because I'm just curious. Am I allowed to see the video if I'm not doing it? I don't want to like break any of the rules since I'm not doing the Amazing Readathon this year. I don't want to break the rules, but I'm so curious about this. I love it. Oh, because all of them are unlisted and you can only get through the Discord. All right, no, don't send it to me. I feel like it's a private thing, right? You have to be part of the readathon and I don't want to like ruin anything for anyone. I don't want to like yeah. So, I'll just wait till next year and then I'll do it. Or maybe she'll do another one. She's not going to do another one later in this year. There's no way because the holidays will be yeah. But next year, as soon as you guys start hearing that the readathon is on, let me know so that I can like prepare myself for it. So, all right. So Mika's going to pick a book. Tina's going to keep reading. I'm going to keep reading. And then let's come back at like a quarter till. I don't think you seeing it will hurt anything. I've definitely sent the video to someone else already. Well, all right then. I'm in. Are you going to send it to me on Discord? Because I will get in on the Discord and look at it. We're reading until quarter to the hour. Oh, I should write, this is our last sprint. This is the last sprint tonight. Okay. Yeah, Discord. Okay, cool. Thanks. I'll have a look at that. I will keep reading and I'll see you guys in like half an hour. All right, this will be a short one. Half an hour. See you soon. Ooh, all right. That sprint ended perfectly in time for me. Somebody just died in my book, so I'm like, this is a good time to stop. And not even died, like basically, yeah, murdered. I'm in a murder mystery and didn't even know it, except I did know it. I suspected there was murdering about to be happening, and I was not wrong. I was not wrong about that. Whew. All right. So, Mika, man, I have too much choice. There are a ton of thrillers that have trees or flowers on the cover. All right, what are you thinking? Do you have like give us some options and we'll help you choose. Yeah, I watched the video. Um and it's cool that you get to learn like interesting things about a new city. Um so yeah, Cape Town. Very cool. One of my friends is from Cape Town. Um and actually, I don't know where my I don't know where my other friend I might have more friends from Cape Town. But I only know of one right now for sure. Um, yeah, so I was watching the video and wondering like what's the prompt going to be? Is it going to be like something with a table on the cover? Something like I was like, So yeah, nature, very good. Maybe something by TM Logan. I liked his The Catch. I didn't read. I filmed a vlog update and talked to my dad about what has happened. What has happened? Has something happened? Um, what has happened? I'll tell you what has happened in my book. The alien just killed somebody. And I can't say I didn't see it coming because I did see it coming, but it was kind of brutal. It was brutal. High Tide to Murder works for Cape Town. Oh, so is that what you're going to read? High Tide to Murder. I mean, that's nature, a high tide, right? Oh, just about the announcement that happened. He was like, I don't understand any of what you're saying, but I'm happy that you're happy. That's kind of how I feel when I'm asking you all the guys all these weird questions about, well, what does this mean? What does that mean? What does this mean? It's like I have this much understanding of what's going on in the Amazing Readathon. And yeah, if I didn't know anything at all about it, I would, I would be like, I don't know. I don't understand. Are you speaking in English? I don't know what you're talking about. All right. So, Tina, you've got a book for Cape Town. Mika is thinking about a book for Cape Town. By the way, I can recommend The Children on the Hill, Frankenstein retelling with a twist. It took me 75% of the book before I was sure it would be a realistic story or a supernatural one. And you're not going to tell us which one it is because I don't want to know. But I like books like that. The Children on the Hill. All right, I should write that down just in case. Just in case. The Children on the Hill. Can hear you. Frankenstein. You know what? I've never read Frankenstein. Have you ever read Frankenstein? I feel like that's a book that we should have read in high school, and we didn't at my high school. So I've never read Frankenstein. The Children on the Hill. I'm writing this down here, Mika, and I see No Exit by Taylor Adams is another one that I want to read that you recommended. The Children on the Hill. All right, cool. Cool. I just saw the big twist coming, but there was a twist within a twist. And then another twist and another. Okay, those are the kinds of books I like, where you think you know what's happening and then that's not what's happening. And then what you think might have been happening actually is what's happening, but then no, it's not. Like, I love this when you're finally like, okay, I don't know what's happening. I don't know what this book is about. I don't even know where I am right now. Those are good books. A Frankenstein retelling. All right. It sounds interesting. I do like a twist within a twist with another twist and another. I like I like I like being surprised like that, where I'm like, "Oh, yeah, I did not see that." So that'll be cool. That will be very, very fun. Oof. All right. What am I gonna do? I still gotta do my walk for today. I want to finish that video. I want to eat dinner, but I need to take my walk first because I need to go to the supermarket. I don't have any food. Um, yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing. I don't know if anybody else is sprinting right now, or probably Mika. This is where you sign off as well. But thanks for coming to hang out with me tonight. It was fun to see you, fun to hang out. And if I don't see you before Monday, I guess I will see you at Tina's on Monday. Good luck with your readathon, and have a great weekend, a great rest of the week. And yeah, I'll see you guys on Monday if I don't see you before. Stacy is printing. Okay, good. So today I have a nice week. All right, good, good, good. Hang out. Maybe I'll pop over real quick and just say hi in Stacy sprints. And yeah, you're welcome, Mika. All right, I'll see you guys soon. Bye.